Hello, everyone. My name is Isidro Medina. I'm the chair of this CB12 Committee on Licensing. We will start once we have quorum. Please give us a couple of minutes.
Good evening, Isidro.
Hi, Leo. And with Leo, I believe that we have quorum. That would be Leo, Simari, Angel, Robin, and myself. So that'll be 5. So we do have quorum.
I'm here as well, Isidro.
Joel, welcome. So that'll be 6 of us. Thank you. So at 6:33, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Please mute yourselves until you are called. Again, my name is Isidro Medina. I am the chair of this license committee. And with quorum, we'll start this meeting at 6:33. Let's go through the proper introduction as we usually do. And I would like to start with committee members, starting with Angel.
Thank you, Isidro. My name is Angel Vazquez. I serve as the vice chair of our licensing committee. I am a long-term neighbor and resident of Northern Manhattan. I live in the southern end of our community board in the 160s. And I have been a member of our licensing committee since I started my tenure on the board in 2020, May 2020. Thank you.
Thank you, Leo. I'll next go to Robin.
Hi, my name is Robin Cruz. I've been serving the licensing committee for 7 years, and I'm welcome to all of you guys.
Thank you, Robin. Simari, you're next.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be here. My name is Simari Hernandez. I am a newer member to the committee, and I do work in the area, so I'm here to support. Thank you.
Mari. Leo, you're next.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Leo Jimenez. I've been in the board for going on my third year now. Been in the licensing committee for that much time as well. And just to let the applicants know, here at the community board and at the committee, we treat everyone equally, regardless of race, creed, religion, dimension. We try to be consistent with every application. All we ask for is the applicants to come in and present their business and how they can contribute to the community. But we try to be as consistent as possible.
Thank you so much, Leo, for your comments. Last but not least, Joel.
Good evening. Thank you, Chair. My name is Joel Abreu, a new member of CB12 and a new member of the licensing committee. Thank you. I look forward to seeing all the applicants. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Joel. I would like now to introduce the 33rd precinct.
Good evening, everyone. Sergeant Rodriguez, 33rd Precinct.
Thank you so much, Sergeant. Welcome on board. I would like now to recognize the officers from the 34th precinct.
Good evening, everyone. This is Officer Aim from the 34th Precinct and Lieutenant Taveras.
Thank you so much, Officer. Lieutenant Tavera, welcome on board. I would now like to introduce the office staff, the people that make all this possible, as far as bringing documentations, background information, and putting all these documents together. Let me just show you the amount of work that is required. I don't know if you can see it that well. That is a very thick pile of documents that are required for us to review each applicant, and we could not have done that without the assistance of the office. And on that matter, I'd like to introduce Ebenezer. Ebenezer, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, Ebenezer Smith, District Manager, Community Board 12. If you have any questions regarding your application, please call the office 212-568-8500. You have our emails also. We're here to serve.
Thank you so much, Ebenezer. And I saw Chanel. I don't see Chanel. Is she off today?
Hi, no, I'm here. Hi, Chanel Peniagua, the Community Associate. Hope you guys have a good meeting.
Thank you so much, Chanel. And for those of you that do not know Chanel, Chanel and I go back and forth in making sure that the package is complete for each applicant. Oftentimes, I've used my confianza, as people say in Spanish, that I can reach out to Chanel, and we make sure that we have all the information that is required. On that note, Ebenezer, do we have translating services today available or not?
Yes, I see we have the translation services. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, this is Susie Bueno. I'm the interpreter. Good evening.
Hi, Susie. Can you be so kind and ask if there are applicants that will require immediate translation?
Buenas noches. ¿Hay alguno de los aplicantes que necesiten, alguna persona que necesite servicios de interpretación?
Posiblemente Simón Casando, Carlos García.
Carlos García, posiblemente sí. Okay.
Sí.
Okay, Carlos García, maybe.
All right, so when we reach his application, which I believe is the third, then we would allow you to make the proper translation, okay?
Very well. Cuando lleguemos al turno suyo de la solicitud, entonces ya yo entraré para poder interpretarle.
Okay, gracias.
De nada.
And if he has any question regarding any particular applicant, feel free and let him know that he can raise, and this applies to everyone. You can raise your hand and we would recognize for your questions. And please also take this opportunity to mute yourselves until you are called.
Sí, también tiene la oportunidad, si quiere, cuando tenga preguntas o si necesita algo, te levanta la mano y entonces puede así hacer las preguntas necesarias que necesite usted con el símbolo de la mano que se encuentra ahí.
Thank you so much. For how we're going to run the committee, before we proceed, I would like to know from the committee members who are going to volunteer as far as keeping at timing, also who's going to write the minutes. I'll take care of the resolutions, but I need a volunteer to write up the minutes. And whoever's going to do the minutes, I can share the resolutions beforehand. so you can have an idea more or less that we are in tune and that our narrative stays the same as far as the resolutions and of course the minutes. Anyone volunteering for the minutes?
I'll do the minutes, Isidro.
Simari, I don't know what I will do without you. But I would request that all the members also volunteer yourselves in making sure that you are part of this committee, but also
Hi, everyone. It's Aurelia.
Hi, Aurelia. So that you can understand the deep information that is required, so that when we go to the general board, that you are fully informed, and you can also chime in case I cannot answer a question properly or something escapes me. Having said that, as you all know, as a committee, what we do is that we recommend our recommendation will be made to the general board. I highly recommend that you all come to the general board meeting. It's critical. This is not the final step for your license. You gotta come to the general board meetings, which takes place on the 4th Tuesday of every month. The reason that I say that is that I think that if you do not come to the general board meeting, your license can get affected by votes, by comments that are made at the general board meeting, and at least once one resolution will get killed, even if we approved at the license committee level. One particular resolution is going to get killed or shut down at the general board meeting. And you don't know who might that be, so that's why if you are a representative, I highly recommend that you come to the general board meetings. It's crucial. If you're defending your, someone that has a small business, please complete this task and come to the general board meeting. The reason that I say that is that during our last general board meeting, a couple of resolutions got flipped, meaning that the committee voted in favor, but at the general board meeting, 2 of those resolutions got flipped and got voted down. So if you're going to make an investment, please make sure that you come, reach out to Ebenezer, find out the specifics about how to get on the speakers list so that you can defend your clients and your business. Something that came up during our last general board meeting was an unfortunate comment that was made by one of our board members. It was unfortunate because it labeled some of our restaurants in a way that is not reflective on how we do business as a community board. As you all know, we are volunteers from the community. We don't get paid, but we are really hardworking people to make sure that we defend our community. Oftentimes, that message is not portrayed properly, and people oftentimes can say certain things that might not be a description of our business community, and it could have been maybe a slip of the tongue, as some people will call, but a comment was made that was in a way very derogatory against our community. Some businesses will call criminals. That's what the comment that was made and labeled as criminals. Even if it was meant as a joke, it is not a laughing matter. The executive committee is going to take this into task in making sure that this is not addressed in any way, shape, or form as it was done last month. I take great pride in defending our small businesses because I know that you work really, really hard, and this should not be that be taking place in our community board. I'm not going to take any comments as far as that is concerned because that's going to be addressed at the executive committee level. And again, if you were there, you would have defended yourself. So I highly recommend that from now on, please attend the general board meetings, which takes place on the 4th Tuesday of every month. Having said that, I think that we should start with the process. And I don't see any board member before we move on to recognize them. But Angel, if you do see anyone that comes on board and elected officials, we'd like to recognize them right away. on that note, let's proceed with agenda item number 1, please.
Or just unmuted myself there. So we're going to start with license renewals. The first batch of applicants are seeking to renew their on-premise liquor licenses. The first applicant we have is the Third Palm Tree Incorporated, located at 2145B Amsterdam Avenue between West 166th Street and West 167th Street. Do we have a representative for the Third Palm Tree Inc.? Sure, it doesn't seem like we have a representative. It is a renewal, so.
They also have a change out to a
corporate change. I remember this licensee, they came before us and we recommended that they come and do the corporate change.
So just to be fair, should we wait 2 minutes, Angel?
We can also move to the second one, right?
Okay, so let's
and
move
then
to
come back, just to be fair.
Okay.
Okay, the next applicant is Marue Corp, doing business as Tung Tong Thai Restaurant, located at 561 West 169th Street between St. Nicholas and Audubon Avenue. Do we have a representative for the establishment? Yes, we do have one. Can you unmute yourself? There you go. And for the purposes of the minutes, can you state your name?
Hold on, Angel, please. May I interject? Is the next one Seaman, or am I looking?
No, we are at number 2 right now.
Sorry, I had to amend the agenda.
Yeah, they just sent it in to the email. Thank you.
Yeah, just because just
Chanel.
in case you guys missed the e-blast I sent earlier with the amended one.
Okay, so there's an updated version. I'm sorry, I will do that now then. So
I'm sorry, Sheena, when did you send this?
I resent it just now.
Yeah, I had printed it earlier, but she resent it now. Yeah, thank you, Chanel.
Let me take a look at it.
Yeah.
I see Seaman Cassandra Corp as number 2.
Yes, that is the next.
So what happened to in the all agenda to agenda item number 2?
I accidentally had Marue Corp as on premise, but it's really a restaurant wine.
Okay, but you know what? I don't want to get confused. So I see. I'll print that out. It's going to be it's going to throw me off a little bit because I already made. All right. So proceed, Angel. I'm sorry.
Okay, so do you want me to proceed with the new agenda?
Proceed with the old agenda because we all have it. I'll just make the changes later on because they are aiming for a restaurant wine, which is on the different category. But proceed with the old agenda, please.
Okay. So Simari, we're gonna go back to the restaurant that I just called up, and what they are seeking is a restaurant wine renewal. And this is Marue Corp, doing business as Tung Thai Restaurant, located at 561 West 169th Street between St. Nicholas and Audubon Avenue. Do we have a representative?
Yes.
For the purpose of the minister, please tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Chitlara Soypet. I'm a representative from Marue Corp.
Can you please repeat your name? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, spell my name. Okay, it's Jitlada.
Very well. And your last name?
Last name Soypet is Soipetch.
Very well. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So you are the owner or representative?
I'm a manager.
You are the manager. How long you have managed this place? For how long?
About seven years.
Great. How is the business doing?
It's doing, a little bit slow, but it's still okay. Yeah.
Based on your last health inspection, you had a B as your grade. it seems that you have some violations. Can you please specify what the problems are and what are you doing to rectify the problems?
We, last time that we have some problem with the roaches, but we changed the company to take care, and then everything is okay now. Yep.
Very well. Thank you so much. At this point, I'm going to ask Officer Aim and Tavares for the input. This is with the purview of the 34th precinct. Officers, what is the opinion of this applicant?
Hi, Sergeant Rodriguez from the 33rd
Hi,
precinct.
Sergeant Rodriguez, I'm sorry.
So there's nothing to report. There's no objections for the 33rd precinct.
So there's no objection for the 34th precinct.
33rd.
33rd, apologies.
Mhm.
That was 34, so it's 33rd precinct. No objections. Do you have any comments from residents, committee members? Seeing that this applicant has no major issues with exception of the health.
Chair, we do have one hand up. I'm sorry to
And that
interrupt.
would be Maria. Maria, please, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you, Isidro, and good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Just wanted to say that when I lived in the area, I did order from your restaurant in the past, and I really enjoyed the food. So I kind of miss being in the area, but thank you. Really enjoyed the times that I have visited. Just wanted to put that on the record.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Maria. That will also be part of the resolution.
I'd also like to speak, Chair, if you don't mind.
Please.
Sure. I just want to speak on, say positive things about the establishment that you run. The food is very excellent. I think it brings a beautiful benefit to the community. So thank you for being a wonderful licensee in our neighborhood.
Thank you so much.
On that note, I'd like to call this matter to a vote if there are no oppositions. And you please proceed.
Sure. Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
And Joel?
Yes.
And also
Chair.
And Mariel.
Oh,
Yes.
and we have Mariel now. I'm sorry, Mariel.
No worries. Thank
So
you.
that's 7 in the affirmative, no negatives, and no abstentions.
So this application passes. Congratulations, Ms. Sotpech, and I hope that you continue to do well. The pandemic is almost over, so I hope that your business is going to flourish. Have a good night.
Thank you.
The final vote will be made on the 4th Tuesday of this month. So do take care of yourself. Have a
Right.
good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next one, please.
Sure. So now our next applicant is Seaman Cassandra Corp., located at 4028 10th Avenue between West 214th and West 215th Streets. Do we have a representative for Seaman Cassandra Corp.? Chair, I also like to note that Chanel mentioned in her email on Friday that they had not submitted the necessary documents.
Yeah, based on my documents here, they don't have a questionnaire, and they didn't send a picture of the public notice. So can that message be conveyed to to the applicant, please, via translation?
Is our translation services available?
She's online.
Like Susie was her name?
Yeah, I'm here now. Yes, there it is. Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Susie, so can you be so kind and tell the applicant, agenda item number 3, that he did not submit the required documents to this board?
Sí, usted no sometió los documentos necesarios a tiempo a esta junta de directores. Los documentos, los requisitos que eran requeridos.
So it's required that they submit.
No, I think, guys, I'm sorry, Isidro. Yo creo que él está en silencio. Tiene que remover el silencio, señor, que no lo oímos.
No se escuchan.
Okay. Yo recibí un correo el viernes, me fui temprano de la oficina y entonces los papeles, el cuestionario, lo sometí, creo que fue el lunes o el martes.
Okay, so I received an email on Friday. I left early from work on Friday, and I believe that the questionnaire, then I received it on Monday.
Susie, please convey that the message that it is required that this document be submitted by the latest on Friday, actually on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And
It's on Friday.
On Friday. And he's also supposed to take a picture of the public notice, and that was not done. And because of that, I would like for him to consider withdrawing this application until next month.
Sí, dice que es un requisito que se tenga que someter ese documento para el viernes a más tardar, para que entonces pueda presentarse para que fuese publicado nota pública. Entonces, en este momento yo estoy recomendándole a usted que retire su solicitud.
Until next month.
Hasta el próximo mes, perdón, me faltó esa parte.
Entonces, ¿cuál es el procedimiento?
And what's the procedure that I need to follow now?
The process is to get in touch with the community board staff, with Chanel, call her, find out the application process. You need to fill out a questionnaire. That questionnaire has to be fully answered. And you should also submit a picture of a public notice, which she will send you along with the application.
A picture of a public notice? Wait, okay. Is that what you said? Is that what you said, Isidro?
Yes.
Ok, sí, entonces dice que usted necesita ponerse en contacto con Chanel, llámela por teléfono a ella y pregúntele cuáles son los requisitos de la aplicación. La aplicación tiene que ser entonces llenada completamente, el cuestionario lo tiene que llenar completo y contestar todas las preguntas completamente y tomar entonces y tener una fotografía. And public notice, I'm trying to ask like what public notice, like what a picture of, I'm trying to ask like what exactly does that mean?
A public notice is a note that the community board sends the applicants to let the community board know that there'll be an application regarding an alcohol license on this premise.
Que es la notificación que entonces le manda, la aplicación que le manda la Junta a usted para la solicitud para tener la licencia de licor.
Ok, el cuestionario yo lo llené y lo tengo aquí y lo escaneé.
I have filled out the questionnaire and I filled it out and I scanned it.
Y si es como la hoja que para que la comunidad si tiene queja, que uno la pone enfrente del negocio, en las 3 puertas que tiene el negocio están puestos en inglés y en español.
Okay, and if it's that sheet that you have to put in front of your business so that the public could see it, the 3 doors in the business do contain or do have that document there in English and Spanish.
And again, because these documents were not received on time by the office and all the committee, we would like for him to withdraw this application so that the general board will not take any punitive action against this applicant.
Sí, entonces como nuevamente, como no fue recibida a tiempo su solicitud, le estamos pidiendo entonces que la solicite hasta la próxima vez y entonces la Junta de Directores no va a tomar ningún tipo de acción en este momento.
Okay. Isidro, and I just want to, sorry, thank you. I just want to echo something that Angel said last month. We're trying to set up a practice to submit the photo of the public notice just to make it easier for us as board members. And I believe it was mentioned last month. So I just want to reiterate it.
Yo solamente quería reiterar que Ángel lo habló el mes pasado sobre la práctica, sobre cómo someter una foto de la notificación pública. Y creo que eso fue, estamos tratando de trabajar en eso y creo que el mes pasado habló sobre esto Ángel en su reunión.
On that note, this application has been withdrawn and no punitive action will be taken against this applicant. We'll hope to see him next month.
Ok, entonces basado en eso vamos a retirar la solicitud de este solicitante. Entonces la vamos a retirar, no vamos a tomar ninguna acción. Usted la puede someter el próximo mes.
Very well. You please proceed to the next one.
The next applicant is Mary, buenas noches, muy bien, buenas noches. Mary K. Mack, Inc., located at 221 Dykeman Street at the corner of Dykeman Street. Do we have a representative for Mary K. Mack, Inc.?
Yes, hi, Marek Shved of RSOIC, present.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your name one more time? It was cutting in and out there.
Marek Shved, M-A-R-E-K, last name is S-C-H-W-E-D-T.
Thank you so much. Welcome on board. And are you the owner or representative of this establishment?
I'm the rep. I'm the representative.
Very well. Thank you so much. How's the business doing, if you know?
They had been closed for quite a while during COVID, and they reopened recently. It's been just slow going right now.
I see. This applicant submitted all the required paperwork to the community board. Based on the last time that they came on board, there was no objection by the community board. And we are missing the LAMP report from the SLA. So I will not know when this license expires. When does this license expire, you know?
The end of March.
End of March. So let's make sure that we make a decision and that a resolution will be sent to SLA. This is with the Priority 34 Precinct, Officer AIM.
Good evening, Officer AIM. In regards to this location, we've had no 311 complaints, no 911 jobs. The 34 has no objection. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Officer AIM. This, for the record, there's no objection for 34 Precinct. Do we have any other participants as far as like residents? I see none. Now I'd like to move to committee members. If you have any questions, if not, we'll go to straight vote. Seeing no question, let's go to straight vote. Thank you. Please proceed.
Sure. Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Marielle? Marielle? I'll come back to Marielle. Leo? Leo? I'll come back to Leo. Simari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
I'm
Marielle?
sorry, Angel.
Okay. How do you vote, Leo? Yes. Okay. And Marielle?
Yes, sorry.
That's 7 votes in the affirmative, no opposition, and no abstentions.
Thank you so much, Angel. So this application passes. Congratulations to you and the owners at Mary Mac. And I hope that business there prosper. And God willing, we'll see you in a couple of years.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Alrighty, our next applicant is Vida Enterprises, Inc., doing business as Pateo Palo, located at 251-253 Dykeman Street between Payson and Seaman Avenues. Do we have a representative for Vida Enterprises, Inc.? I see one, but they're muted. Can you mute? There you go.
Yes.
For the purposes of the minute, can you state your name and your relationship to the establishment?
All right. Good evening, community board members. Carl Cutting, the owner of Papacito.
Carl Cutting, my friend, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How's the family?
Everyone is fine. Thank you for asking.
Welcome on board. Carl, I see that your license is about to expire this month.
Yes.
So we want to expedite this matter as soon as we can.
Thank you.
Based on the documentation that we have here, the last time that this applicant came to the board, there was no opposition. Based on the last health inspection of this operator, they received an A, so congratulations on that, Carl.
Thank you.
There are no pending issues with these establishments, but we'll go to the opinion of 34 Precinct, Officer AIM.
In regards to this establishment, there have been no 311 complaints, no 911 jobs. The 34 has no objection.
No objection by the 34 Precinct. I must say that I have gone many times to Pate Palo. Carl, I mix your the oxtails that you guys make, right?
Yes, still there, still on the menu.
I love that. How's business, Carl?
We're coming along. I consider us fortunate to survive under the circumstances. That's what small businesses, especially restaurants, been going through.
I think that the last time that I saw you there was when our new mayor, I think, went by. We had an event there. Is that correct? I have not seen you in a long time.
Yes. I'm there usually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Very well. I see no comments from our residents. If they're in opposition, I'd like to go to straight vote. I see Maria, I'm sorry, please.
Yes, thank you, Isidro. I just wanted to ask Carl a question. I see that from the application, the establishment received an SLA fine. Could you talk about what the fine was related to? And it looks like it's from 2017, so that's obviously been some time, but I would imagine it's been remedied. If you could just speak to that. Thank you.
Yeah, prior to me taking, it was a corporation exchanged. So prior to me getting the business, there were fines from the prior owner. So I believe since I've been there haven't been any type of violation. I believe that may have been from the prior owner. But I just wanted to be transparent. So I list everything that's ever had in the corporation.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yeah, seeing that now that it says from prior ownership, really appreciate your transparency. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Very well. On that note, let's go to straight vote, please.
Isidro?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Mariel?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
That's 7 votes in the affirmative, no votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
Thank you so much, Angel.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Community Board 12.
I might
Have a good one.
drop by one of these nights.
Thank you. We look forward to it. Thank you for the support.
All right. Next one, Angel, please.
Next applicant is Cafe Mathias Incorporated, doing business as Havana Tacos, located at 210, 220 Nagel Avenue at the corner of Academy Street. Do we have a representative?
Yes, how you doing today? Miguel Acosta on behalf of Cafe Matias, doing business as Havana Tacos. How you guys doing?
Hi, Miguel.
Well,
we're doing very well. I'm a bit under the weather, but it's nothing. This applicant submitted all the documentations as required by this committee and the community report. On the last health inspection, they received an A, and there was no objection to the last time they came here to this committee.
Excellent.
Submitted pictures also of the public notice, and this is with the purview of the 34th precinct. Officer Aim, what is the opinion of the 34th precinct?
In regards to Havana Tacos, we have not received any 311 complaints, no 911 jobs recently, so no objections from 3-4.
Thank you so much, Officer Aim. I don't see any hands from residents. Committee members, do you have any questions or comments? Seeing no, Maria, please proceed.
Yes, thank you, Isidro. Hi, Miguel. Same question for this application. I see that there is a fine of $5,000. Just if you could speak to, what it's related to and how the establishment has remedied, that fine or, that concern from SLA. Thanks. Oh, looks like you're muted. I see someone, I think, from.
Oh yes, I'm muted. I'm sorry. So yes, these fines came during the COVID era. At the beginning there was an accumulation of people that was in front of the premise. The SLA, I guess, visited the area and saw that there were people waiting for tables and basically issued the fine. My client, what we did was, instead of going back and forth with the liquor authority, what we did was ended up settling the case to close it out. But since then, there hasn't been any violations or any incidents. This was back in 2020, summer of 2020. So basically, that was it. It was just people were waiting for tables. So, and the area is a busy area. You have a barber shop next door. You have a grocery a grocery store also that has a in and outs. And there's also residential buildings that during the summer, a lot of people just hang around outside on Nagel Avenue. So, I guess the liquor authority considered that all those people standing around, they were not, at a distance that was required, by the COVID rules during that time, issued a violation. So he ended up settling the case.
Okay, thank you. Good to hear that at least that's been remedied, and obviously as things open up, hopefully something that you don't have to worry about in the future. Thank you.
Yeah, thank God. Anytime. Thank you.
Mike Mario. If there are no oppositions, I recommend that go to a vote. Angel, please proceed.
Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Mariel?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
That's 7 votes in the affirmative, no opposition, and no abstentions.
This applicant,
Thank you, guys.
This applicant also has a change to the method of operation. Do you want to do it now, Angel, or should we proceed as is?
We can do it now.
Let's do it now. We have the information fresh and we don't have to go back and forth. So,
Yeah, that sounds great. I appreciate that.
So, Miguel, that will be agenda item number 13.
Yes, that's correct.
That will be a change to a method of operation. And based on what you have requested, is to add DJ, karaoke, and acoustic music. The hours of operations, you also want to change that. Is that correct?
Yes, that's 100% correct.
So it's a change on the method of operation to include different type of music, adding the DJ, karaoke, and acoustic. Now, let me see what you have currently.
Yeah, so basically right now the situation with this case is that the community board never had an objection with this matter. This license was previously located on Broadway. We petitioned to remove it to Nagel Avenue, but unfortunately, due to an incident that had transpired in that location in the past, the state liquor authority was the one who put these stipulations. So basically, what we're trying to do is go back to the state liquor authority and indicate that these this method of operation had previously been approved by the community board and by the liquor authority, and we just want to add it back to the license. So this was Cafe the Broadway, used to be located on 4996 Broadway. Back in 2019, the license was petitioned and removed to Nagel Avenue, but because of the previous history of that location, the state liquor authority implemented the current operating hours. At the present time, my client has no entertainment and was only allowed to open till 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. on the weekends. So basically what he's looking to change is 1 hour, which is closing at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. on Thursdays and 4 a.m. Friday and Saturday.
So that's a change for committee members. On Sundays, instead of closing at 1, they would like to close at 2.
Yeah, that'll be from Sunday to Sunday to Wednesday.
Correct. Well, no, because you are asking to open on Sundays at 1 p.m.
Oh yeah, that's because I'm sorry. That's because of brunch. Yeah, that's because of brunch.
Wednesdays, you are opening up at 3 o'clock, which is the same hours that you had before, but Sundays a change.
Yes, correct. That's brunch.
You want to add Fridays and Saturdays until 4 a.m.
Correct.
Changes. Let me. I don't see any comments from attendees. Officer Aim, the idea is to add some hours to this location will be between the 34th precinct. Miguel,
I'm
please
sorry,
mute
can
yourself.
you repeat that?
Miguel, you have to mute yourself because you're causing some. There you go. Thank you.
So, Officer Aim, the idea is to add a couple of hours to the current hours that they have, which means closing on Fridays and Saturdays at 4 a.m. Whereas before they will close at 2 a.m. And then Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, they're also adding up 1 hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m.
In regards to the 3-4, we haven't had any issues with Havana Tacos. They haven't been causing any problems. We haven't had any 311 complaints or any 911 jobs there. So no objection from the 3-4.
Thank you so much, Officer Aim. Very well. Miguel, based on the application that you submitted, they have indicated that have effectively soundproofed this establishment.
Yes, that's 100% correct.
And you also indicated that you installed a sound limiter.
Yes, that's 100% correct, because right now the music that's being played is recorded music, and it's being used through a computer system that has a sound limiter installed.
Committee members, I'm going to request a couple of steps on this. Unless you are, if you have some other recommendations, you can discuss that as well. But I would recommend 3 steps: the good neighbor sign,
Okay.
a phone number, someone in charge. Miguel, you know that we request that phone number, someone that's in charge, in case the resident has some issues that I can easily call the manager and rectify the problem right then and then.
Yeah, that I don't see a problem.
To the community board. I'm also going to ask that you also put a no double parking sign.
Okay.
To prevent issues for the residents in that vicinity.
That sounds good.
Those notes, committee members, if you want to add something, feel free and do that now.
And
I agree with those
Isidro,
tips,
I'm sorry, is the no double parking the 2x3 as previously requested last?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sounds like Leo wanted to mention something.
Yeah, please proceed.
Oh no, that I agree with those tips, Isidro. I think based on the recommendation of the NYPD, they haven't had any issues, and we might as well help the business continue to help themselves avoid any issues, especially since they're nearby under the 1 train. So I agree with it.
All right. Thank you so much, Joel.
Thank you, Leo.
Just make that good. Hi guys.
Joel, you're muted there.
All right. Sorry, guys. Just wanted to add to make that good neighbor sign large enough so anybody having an issue can clearly see it. It's just a preventive measure. But good luck.
Thank you very much. I'll make sure we address that. Thank you.
On that note, I recommend to go to straight vote. Angel, please proceed.
Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Mariel?
Yes.
Leo? Leo?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble with my phone. Yes.
Okay. Dimari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
Okay. Chair, that is 7 votes in support, no votes in the negative, no abstentions.
Thank you so much, Angel. Miguel, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'll make sure I have that before the general meeting via email.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Thank you
I'll
so
see
much.
you later. Yeah.
Right. Is that your last applicant, Miguel, or are you still waiting?
No, I have a few. I got 14, 15, and the last one as well. 18 and 21.
All right, see you later.
I'll see you later.
So we'll move back to on-premise liquor license renewals. The next applicant is Canto Euro Caribbean Cuisine Corp, doing business as Seawalk Restaurant, located at 261, 267 Dyckman Street at the corner of Payson Avenue. Do we have a representative for Contour Europe Caribbean Cuisine Corp?
Good evening, everyone. Aurelia Tavares here for Conto Euro Caribbean Cuisine Corp., DBA Seawalk Restaurant on the corner of Dyckman Street, all the way at the end by Payson, by the little park. Renewing for Gregorio Gonzalez, the owner of the location. Presently closed because it's going on, undergoing some changes. And we're waiting for some permits, and basically we just renewing the license, everyone.
Please, guys, unmute yourselves. This applicant submitted all the required documentations, including picture of the public sign. The last inspection that they received, that they got, it was a letter grade of A, so congratulations. I know that that's closed. Aurelia, I see different.
Yes, it's Isidro.
I see different closing times between what you have on the application, on the questionnaire, versus the one that are posted on the previous resolution. On the previous resolution, we have Sunday through Thursdays from 12 p.m. to midnight, and then Fridays and Saturdays until 1 a.m. However, on the application, you put that this place is open from 11 a.m. Until 2 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays, and then Sunday from 11 a.m. to midnight. So I want to make sure that we get the right info to SLA so that there'll be no conflict in the hours. What are specific hours that you know are the correct one? The one that you put it on the.
I thought, Isidro, I thought we closed at 2 a.m. all the way around on this application. It wasn't a 4 a.m. closing, if I'm not mistaken.
No. What I'm saying is that I'm asking you to make sure that you have the right hours.
Okay, let me do this. Can I revisit that? Let me just pull up the steps. They're old. Let me just pull them up, and then I'll can I revisit this?
It should be on those in the certificate.
I thought this was correct. I'm sorry.
And I just want to clarify that there's two bars. There's actually a bigger bar, a small bar.
Guys, I do have a noise here. My heating system is very old, and it's making some noise, so I apologize for that, okay? Aurelia, so the closing hours, where do you get the information from? Is that from the owner himself? Maybe you guys came from we changed the method of operation, it was changed, and we don't have that information. Aurelia.
Sorry, hold on, Samir. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Isidro. Say that again.
But I want to make sure that you get the correct hours for this establishment. We're going to write a resolution and send it to SLA, but I just want to make sure that we send the correct hours. And there are some discrepancies between the one that you have in the application versus the one that was the last result that we sent to SLA.
Actually, let me go to, you know what? Let me just work from the SLA's, hold on 1 second. I'll just give you what the SLA gives us. Give me 1 second.
What is my opinion, 34 precinct officer aim?
Aurelia, can you do us a favor and can you mute yourself while the 34th precinct
Absolutely.
speaks? Thank you.
In regarding to Seawalk Restaurant, once again, we've had no complaints, no 311s, no 911 jobs. We've had no issues with this establishment. So 3-4 has no objection.
Thank you so much, Officer Aim. On this area, Officer Aim, what we do have is a presence of locals, or maybe not even non-residents, that gather around the establishment, and it's not conducive to business. I hope that the 34th precinct, and along with the DA's office, will take a look at this area, because it's not welcoming for business. The outside area is congested with noise and many other things going on all at once. Some businesses there would not like to express their opinion because they're afraid. Our small business should not be afraid when they go to work. And that would also stand for the clients that also visit the area.
Okay, Isidro, thank you for that information. I will forward that information to our neighborhood coordination officers, so that way they could take care of any issues in front of that location.
I'm also going to bring this matter up to the VA's office because I'm part of a small business alliance that he formed. And I completely forgot about this issue, but I'll bring it up to his attention to make sure that this matter is addressed. Aurelia, have you brought up the hours?
Yes, I see the liquor authority has us at 11 p.m. closing, Monday through Friday, Sunday through Sunday and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday 2 a.m. closing. That's Saturday, yeah.
Friday, Saturday, and what?
Sunday 2 a.m. closing.
Sunday 2 a.m.
Your hours of operation again? 10 to 10. Thank you. 7 days?
And the outdoor cafe doors are to close at 10 p.m.
The rest of the days is what?
The 11 p.m.
11 p.m. for the rest of the days, right?
Correct. And the doors close at 10. The sidewalk cafe doors close at 10.
I thank you again as I
Okay, so I'll put that on the stipulation, on the resolution to make sure that, it's consistent. On that note,
Yeah.
I see that Joel, you have your hand up. Please, you have the floor.
I just had a couple questions in regard to Seawalk. When are you guys foreseeing that you guys are going to open, and how long has it been closed?
It's been like for a year, and we're going to open. We closed during COVID, and we're probably going to open for summer.
Angel.
Okay, thank you.
I would just like to state that this is an establishment that I very much appreciated visiting when it was open. I think it provided a very unique atmosphere, different to many of the other establishments on that area. And I am just really glad to see that it's opening back up and becoming and providing us a service that I think is beneficial to our community. Thank you.
I'm going to echo your comments as well, Angel. I have executed a lot of events there. The staff was great. The owner was magnificent. And we need to have the space open as soon as possible because it's a great restaurant for the community. And on that note, I would like to call this to a vote. Sonia, please proceed.
Isidro?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin? Robin? I'll come back to Robin.
Yes.
Maria? Oh, that's a yes from Robin. Mariel?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
And Joel?
Yes.
That's 7 votes in support, no votes in opposition, and no abstentions.
Congratulations, Aurelia. My warm regards to Gregorio, and I hope that you guys open up soon. Let's proceed to the next one, please.
Great. Next, we have Vida Mexicana, Inc., doing business as Papacito Mexican Grill, located at 223 Dyckman Street between Seaman Avenue and Broadway, also seeking an on-premise liquor license renewal. Do we have a representative for Vida Mexicana, Inc.? Do we have a representative? So Chair, I know that in the past we haven't required representatives for renewals. I don't know if we want to keep that as the.
Should we also pull this back until we finish up with
Sure.
agenda number 8 and then come back to agenda item number 1 and then also agenda number 8. So let's proceed to the last one in this one.
Here we have, this is for an Eating Place beer license renewal. Taqueria Los Jarritos, Inc., located at 121 Nagel Avenue at the corner of Sickle Street. Do we have a representative for Taqueria Los Jarritos? Chair, doesn't seem like we have a representative tonight for the
We don't have a rep.
establishment. Nope.
So let's go back now, Angel, to agenda item number 1. Then we'll proceed to agenda item number 8 and 9.
Okay. Agenda item number 1, the Third Palm Tree Inc., located at 2145B Amsterdam Avenue between West 166th Street and West 167th Street. Do we have a representative for the Third Palm Tree Inc.?
Seeing that there are no representatives, they did submit all the questionnaire. Public sign was submitted. The last health inspection, they had an A. So at this point, I'd like to get the opinion of the 33rd precinct. Sergeant Rodriguez.
Yes. Can you repeat that?
We'd like to get the opinion of the 33rd precinct as far as the third palm tree.
Okay. So from March 2021 to March 2022, we have received 194 311 calls from the Third Palm Tree for all noise complaints. In December of 2021, the gentleman who claims he's the owner received 3 summonses there. One summons is for selling alcohol beverages without a license. The second one is warehousing alcohol without a permit. And the third summons he received was Bottle Club operate unlawful.
So, Sergeant Rodriguez, you said that between March 2021 to March 2022, 190.
Yes.
How many? I'm sorry, 194?
194, yes.
Noise complaints, and also they receive summonses for selling alcohol without a license and selling alcohol without a permit.
Yes.
Very well. I see that, Mariel, you have your hand up.
I see that. I just wanted to comment. There's a, I do want to say something, but there is someone in the audience that I think would like to make a comment regarding this establishment. So I don't know if you want to take the residents' comment first.
Yes, we can. Who would that
have?
be?
I see it's Robert Cruz. Can we promote Robert Cruz?
Robert, you have the floor for 2 minutes. Please tell us your comment on this establishment.
He has to unmute.
I just asked him to unmute. There we go. Robert, can you mute yourself?
Let's proceed with comments from our committee members. We can come back to Robert when he's ready. Mariel.
I mean, just for the record, and in addition to what the 33rd precinct said, that those are very disturbing. Kind of, what was shared in terms of 194 311 calls and then the different summonses. Yeah, I'm obviously voting no for this application. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mariel. I think that will also follow your path and vote against this application as well. Has Robert been able to unmute himself or been able to speak? Robert?
No, he left a comment in the question and answer section. The comment is, the Third Palm Tree is operating at full capacity as of today.
Very well. So at this point, I would like to go to a vote on this matter.
Okay. Isidro, how do you vote?
No.
I vote no. Robin, how do you vote?
Nope.
Mariel, how do you vote?
No.
Leo, how do you vote? Leo?
Yes.
You vote yes? Okay. Simari, how do you vote?
No.
And Joel, how do you vote?
No.
You have 1 vote in support, 6 votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
So this application fails. The applicant didn't show up, and there are like so many reports of 311 calls that, and also very serious violations as far as SLA is concerned. So I'm glad that this application got rejected. Let's go to the next one, please.
Next batch of applicants are seeking for a class change to their license. The first applicant is
Well, I'm
Jay.
sorry. I'm sorry, Angel. I apologize. Let's go back to agenda item number 8, and one last time, 8 and 9.
Okay.
To make sure that we're getting like fair time.
Sure.
It's 7 and 9. It's 7 and 9, I believe.
No,
yes.
On the
I believe we did.
8 and 9.
It's
So-
Papacitos and Taquerias, right? If I'm mistaken.
Yes, because we already did. This is, yeah, there's a little bit of a confusion because of the 2 agendas that we're working with. But yes, let's go back to Vida Mexicana Inc. doing business as Papacito Mexican Grill, located at 223 Dyckman Street between Seaman Avenue and Broadway. Do we have a representative? Chair, we don't have a representative.
They submitted a complete questionnaire, posted a sign. I have some questions about the hours of operations, which are completely different from what they have on the questionnaire versus what we have on record on the last resolution that was passed by this community board. That was my only question that I have for them. But I'd like to hear the comment of 34th Precinct. Officer Aim.
For what location is this for?
This is Papacito, located in 223 Dyckman Street.
Okay, I apologize. We were jumping around a little bit. For Papacito, I see here we just had 3 311 complaints, mainly from the residents who live above. Their complaints are of loud bass from the music on weekends. And there was a dispute at the location between a patron and a bouncer. That was non-criminal in occurrence, but it was just a dispute pretty much. And that's all I have for this location.
When was this, Officer Aim?
If you give me a moment, I'll look it up if you give me one moment.
Okay, no problem. The last time that they came on board, they had some issues when they came to renew the application, and it had to do with serious violations and fights that used to take place at this premise. The 34th Precinct had a whole list, but it goes back to 2017 and 2018. I just want to know if they rectified the matter or not. They're not here.
Is Officer Aim?
Yes, Officer Aim.
The incident happened on February 26th at 3:20 a.m. It says here that a female had a dispute with the bouncer. She was intoxicated. So I just letting you guys know, and just 311 complaints.
So she was intoxicated, and this is a serious matter because if she was intoxicated, the premise should not have been selling alcohol to someone that is visibly drunk or intoxicated. On that matter, I see that we do have an Angel. You have your hand up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little concerned also by the $12,000 civil penalty. Not concerned, but curious as to what that's about. Because the applicant is not present, I don't think we have the ability to ask them questions. And then to your point, Chair, the questionnaire says that they're closed Monday through Thursday, but that's not what is reflected in the resolution. So I'm wondering, are they actually closed Monday through Thursday? There's just some questions here that are being left unanswered, and not having them present makes it difficult to make a decision on this application.
Correct. And on that note, and I'd like now to go to straight vote if there are no oppositions.
Isidro, how do you vote?
No.
I vote no. Robin,
No.
Mariel,
No.
Leo,
No.
Simari,
No.
Joel.
I abstain.
That's 6 votes. Sorry, no votes in support, 6 votes in the negative, and 1 abstention.
Thank you so much, Angel. So this application fails, and we should move to the next one.
Okay. Next, we have Taqueria Los Jarritos Inc., located at 121 Nagel Avenue at the corner of Sickle Street. This would be the second opportunity we're giving the applicant.
They submitted the questionnaire, and we don't have an opportunity to see if they posted they're going to sign. Chanel, we don't have a resolution for this applicant to see what concerns they might have the last time they came on board. So I have no reference on this. What is the opinion 34%, Officer Ng? On Taqueria Los Jarritos.
In regard to Taqueria Los Jarritos, we've had no 311 complaints, no 911 jobs at that location. We've had no issues with them. So no objection from the 3-4.
No objection. Very well. Committee members, questions? Seeing none, I'd like to go to a straight vote.
Isidro, my phone died. I'm sorry. It's Aurelia. Sorry about that.
Welcome back, Aurelia. Joel, you have a question?
Joel has a hand up, sorry.
This is the class change from what to what?
So this is a renewal for a eating place beer license.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, thanks.
So let's go to straight vote if there are no oppositions.
Sure. Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Mariel?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
And Joel? Joel?
Yes, sorry.
That's 7 votes in support, no votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
Thank you so much, Angel. So now we do move to the next category.
Yes. So now we're looking at class changes. The first applicant is Jade Sushi and Bar Inc., doing business as Jade Sushi Steak and Bar, located at 1506 St. Nicholas Avenue between West 185th and West 186th Streets. Do we have a representative here for Jade Sushi to present their application?
My name is Frank Palillo. How are you?
Hi, Frank.
Isidro, how have you been?
I'm doing very well. I'm under the weather, but I'm doing well. How are you and your family, Frank?
My family's well. We made it through, I think, to the other side.
God bless. Welcome back.
Natalie, can you come on, please? Where's Natalie?
Committee members, so they did submit a complete questionnaire. They submit a copy of the floor plan, the menu. The last time that they came to this committee board, there was no objection to this committee. Frank, the grade is pending. Any particular issues that might be going on?
I'm sorry, Isidro, what did you refer to?
That on the last health inspection, the health department has no grade for this establishment yet. Do you know what might be going on there?
No, Natalie, are you on? Natalie, unmute yourself. Natalie, unmute yourself.
I just asked Natalie to unmute herself. Let's give her a minute.
Also on this establishment, it's close to my house, so I know this area really well. But I'm very concerned about the outside dining. that has become a trash dumping, and I would have hoped that the operator would have taken advantage of the opportunity that the city offered to have this area to be service to the community. But instead, what we have here is just trash outside the establishment. I'm very concerned about that.
Good evening.
And is it our trash? Is it what we
It should be your trash because it's inside of the outside dining space that was assigned to you from the city on the permanent restaurant place that is enclosed on the street.
I wish I could respond to that, but I can't.
It seems like
Adam?
Natalie is on now.
Is Natalie in? Very well. Let's proceed to the opinion of 34 precinct. Officer Aim.
In regards to Jade Sushi, we've had no 311 complaints once again, no 911 jobs at that location. So the 3-4 has no objections. We've had no issues with them.
Thank you so much, Officer Aim. I see that we do have a question from Joel. Joel, you have the floor.
Take the mute off.
Hi, good evening. My name is Natalie.
Natalie, just give me 1 second. I just recognized you. Joel, you do have your hand up.
I actually was a question of ownership. So is Natalie the owner or is it Frank?
No. Natalie's the owner. Frank's just a lawyer.
What's your last name, Natalie?
Can you repeat that again, please?
What's your last name?
Rosario.
Thank you.
And are we're changing class for this license, right? What are we switching it to?
From wine and beer to liquor.
It's a restaurant wine now going to a full liquor license.
What are the hours of operation?
I'll tell you in a minute. They are open
So 3 a.m.
3 a.m. with exception of Sunday that closes at 12 midnight.
All right, thank you.
That's the last question that you had, Joel?
Yeah, thank you, Chair.
Natalie, can you please tell us what's going on with the outside dining space that the city assigned to you so that you can use it as a venue for the residents and your clients to use, but instead you have used this to dump garbage because I know it's in your possession and that area is locked. Why is this place so in such a disarray?
Okay, so I had several issues concerning into that. And the reason why is because every time that I place the garbage there, the garbage, it doesn't get picked up. So I'm having very issues with that. And I'm trying to resolve, every little thing about that.
But I pass by consistently and I see that you still have that area in very bad shape. What are your plans for that area?
I'm trying to renew as well, to make it more for the summer, so it will look nice. But eventually, I'll be fixing that issue.
I don't think eventually it's going to work, Natalie. I think we got to fix it now.
Okay.
Chair, may I say something?
Yes, Rob.
I think, Natalie, that you should do it right away because the problem is we work with the communities and if it's something like that, it look bad. So for you, my recommendation is just to finish it right away.
All right. No problem. We'll do.
And also, Natalie, as far as like renovating this place, I would recommend, and maybe I should have said this earlier, DOT is going to come out with a new set of regulation regarding outside dining, and that's going to take effect next year.
Okay.
So what you have now, it's good until the end of this year, but starting next year, there'll be a whole new set of regulations, and I would not advise you to spend a lot of money because DOT is going to do away with the structure that we have currently. So don't spend too much money, but please do keep this area clean if you can.
Will do. Thank you, Isidro.
Thank you so much. On that note, if there's no opposition, I'd like to call this matter to a vote. Thank you. Please proceed.
Isidro?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Mario?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Kimari?
Yes.
And Joel?
Yes.
That's 7 votes in support, no votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
Thank you so much, Angel. Again, Natalia, congratulations. I hope you do well and you clean this place out because I live very close to you. And Frank, good to see you.
Pedro,
Thank
be
you
well.
so
You and your
much.
family.
Thank you.
Go have a
Nice
good
to
night.
see you all. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Okay. Next one, please.
Next up, we have Bodega Restaurant Group Corp. Doing business as Wahiza Mon Amour, located at 4455 Broadway between West 190th and West 192nd Streets. Do we have a representative for Bodega Restaurant Group Corp?
Yes, sir. I'm present. I'm the owner. My name is Anthony Ferreira. How are you guys doing?
We are good tonight.
Very well.
Aurelia Tavares, the representative for Mr. Ferreira on Bodega Pizza. How are you?
Good. One of my favorite people, Anthony Ferreira.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Big community activist.
I recall the first time that you came on board requesting this license when that area was not the greatest. And you promised that you're going to make positive changes, and that, my friend, you have.
Amen. Amen. We got more to go. Tell you that much.
God bless. On that note, I must indicate that they did submit a complete package to this community board. Anthony, what I do see is that your health inspection is pending. Why is this grade pending?
Well, unfortunately, ever since I started mid-year in 2018, I didn't get the grace of getting any visits from the health department. They did actually start stopping by in March of 2019. I got some basic violations, which is just to cover up like some major holes areas where we could have like some visitors, unwelcome visitors, and etc. There was also some small leakages just from our walk-in fridge, which also caused like, bugs and etc. All those things are pretty much covered. I did receive a violation that was pretty much paid off. And then just moving into the new year, then the pandemic happened. And here we are now, once again, just kind of waiting for that visit to come by and just waiting on that, I guess.
You partnered up with also great people.
Yes,
of Jeffrey that I know really well. So I'm glad that, your business in conjunction with Jeffrey is working really well.
Yeah.
This is a class change, which means that you're going to ask for a full liquor license. And the question that I have for you are a couple. Do you have a sound limiter installed?
Yes.
We do have a sound limiter.
And is the space properly soundproofed?
Correct. Yes, it is.
Very well. I will have some of the questions, but I would like to allow the 34th precinct to please submit their opinion. Officer Aim.
Sure.
In regards to Wahiza Pizza, we've had no 311 complaints. Once again, no 911 jobs at that location. No complaints. We've had no issues. No objection.
Thank you so much, Officer Aim. Because this is a class change to a full liquor license for this establishment, I would like to put some steps in place just to make sure that we protect our neighbors so that will not be a problem in the future. And I do see that you close on Sunday until 2 a.m. So I'm going to request a good neighbor sign, phone number, and I also like to help the precinct out by asking a no double parking issue sign.
Okay.
And Aurelia.
Yes.
And Anthony, the no double parking sign has to be at 2 feet, 3 feet high by 2 feet wide.
Got
so
it.
2 by 2, so they'll be visible. And I just dropped my agenda and I got to pick it up.
And just so you know, Isidro, you know that there's an awning there, right? There's that awning there that it probably won't even be, where do you want it posted? It's probably not even going to be seen.
On the sidewalk.
Okay.
The dollar sign park shoe stand on the sidewalk that will not
Okay.
interfere with pedestrians traffic.
Okay.
I'd like now to go into committee members starting. I don't know who had their hand up, but I'll go with Joel first.
That's
just go ahead, Angel.
No, I said, yeah, Joel, you're first. Go ahead.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Angel. Just have a couple questions in regards to is this the same Wahiza that was across the street, maybe a few blocks down next to the Buddha bar?
Correct, it was. And the idea was, I mean, obviously they say the saying, if you can't beat them, join them. Obviously I had a Bodega pizza, and just like the chairman said, I made the promises to bring in events that kind of would help and change like the community in some sort of sense. So with that being said, I wanted to come up with a concept that felt a little bit like Chelsea Market, meaning you go to one eatery place and you have the options of having a coffee shop, which the community doesn't really have an official coffee shop, where you have students and the encouragement of people getting up from their sofas or their beds and these Zoom calls. They could work out of obviously my facility. And then we have obviously Wahiza, which I'm now part of it and proud to be part of. And I could also say that I have changed the menu tremendously. So to answer your question, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and you partnered. I entered the establishment probably like 2 weeks ago, and correct me if I'm wrong. You partnered with a another company, Monmore, something like that. I'm not too sure. And they have 2 locations, right?
Right, Buenamor, yeah. So Buenamor was first given birth in the Riverdale area, more like the 238th Street area. We're still gonna say like Riverdale area, and then the second location is where it's placed at my location.
Okay, great. So the that side of the business is going to be the one applying for the liquor license, right?
Right. So the liquor license is going to cater to the concept in total. It's going to pretty much cater to both Buenamor and Wahiza. So to answer your question, as far as the liquor and the bars go, yes, it's behind obviously a bar, where we also cater to the foods and the beverages and the danishes of the coffee shop. But it's more going to be a cater to both concepts.
And if you see the location, guys, it's really small. It's just to add to the bottom line. You know, we're in restaurant recovery right now. I think that this is just, it's small. I mean, I think that I even think the liquor license is going to be even more than the location. But, you know, it's it adds to the bottom line. People enjoy that pizza with the added beverage. It really, you know, it really does make a difference, because it's not, wine and beer sometimes just doesn't cut it. People want to drink a daiquiri, a frozen drink. And now they have this summer, they'll be having liquor to go. So they can add that as an amenity to a to-go order. So it really will help restaurants kind of combat some of the COVID economic effects.
And I'm a Charmaine. I really thank you for that. And also just to kind of piggyback on that, Chairman, I know you said that I made a promise when I first came in as a 32-year-old in Washington Heights. I'll make another promise. And obviously this is on live on YouTube, and you guys are all going to be witness of it. I'll be bringing in uniqueness of cocktails and different ways of enjoying beverages. My place is not going to be a ruckus. I mean, it's easy to present in front of you guys. And I said it before many times. It's easy for people to present in front of you guys and one thing turns into another, not because a person means wrong, but it's because desperation when you're kind of going down the drain with finance, especially recovering from a pandemic, which should have also just been a new alignment for everybody in general. I'm not bringing hookah. I'm not bringing loud music. I am going to bring some poetry and some art. And again, I would like to sponsor 200 immigrant kids once again and kind of like bring that feel back. The whole point of the restaurant, even in having liquor, is just for a child to kind of just have that wow moment once again. Obviously, gentrification is awesome. It makes us money, but it also kind of fades the history of certain things that's happening in the community. And I kind of want to keep certain angles and certain aspects of entrepreneurship, one as a young individual, but also just to show the community even in desperate times, we just kind of realign and create new things and just push forward. And that's my promise to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much.
You got it.
I know that every time that I pass by your place, Anthony's really good atmosphere.
And I'm sorry I missed your last visit. I was too busy serving and behind the bar.
I'll recognize Maria, followed by Leo, then Angel.
Thank you, Isidro. I mean, Leo and Angel had their hands up before me.
I'm sorry. Leo, Angel.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
So kind. Thank you both. No, just wanted to say I recently moved to this part of Washington Heights. I'm very, very close. And look forward to visiting very soon because I always pass by and I was like, I need to stop by. So I will certainly be stopping by.
I appreciate you. We have great Wi-Fi and great coffee.
Wonderful.
Angel, Leo, take your shots.
Thank you, Isidro.
Go ahead, Leo.
Thank you, Isidro. Anthony, I just want to commend you on your resilience. I was there at the meeting about 2.5 years ago to almost 3 years ago when you came in front of the board, and you mentioned because of the pandemic and everything going on, it was hard to sustain as a business, and to see your progress and your partnerships as an entrepreneur, it's definitely inspirational, and I think it shows a community when you're dedicated and when you're a good person and a strong advocate, how far you can go. So I really want to commend you. I actually had a friend who had a spoken word event not too long ago, maybe a few months ago, at your location, and it was a great vibe, great environment. Not the club scene or bar scene you see. It definitely brings a whole different appeal to the community. So I look forward to visiting your space and giving you support, man. Very big ups to you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Leo, Angel.
Sure. I just wanted to say that I was there recently. I think it was last week when you co-hosted an event with the LCA. I really appreciate what you're doing. The location itself is very impressive. I love that you're also incorporating the arts in terms of bringing in spoken word to the location. You have very responsible closing hours here. You could really tell the type of establishment that you're trying to run. So just, keep it up. I think you're bringing an excellent benefit to our community. So thank you for being an entrepreneur here and supporting our community.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you guys.
This establishment and its operator, Anthony and Jeffrey, they are a great asset to our community, and I'm very grateful for you as well.
I just had a quick question. Are you guys still partnering with the running club? Because I know you guys were partnering with.
Yeah, so obviously we run Uptown, the running club. Good friends of ours, founders is Hector and also Josh, and we are going to bring that back. I want to change the spectrum a little bit on that because obviously not everybody that comes out of work, I think after 9-10 hour shift wants to go out for a run. I know I don't want to go to the gym, and I compete also in physique bodybuilding, and it's not easy. So with that being said, maybe we'll do like an early brunch, something a little bit early, something a little bit different, which I know is not technically being done yet. Kind of customize these menus as well for them. But again, it's not only them, it's just anyone that feels the need that they want to create some sort of group to push forward and to encourage. We all know this. The pandemic was all about realignment, closure with family and friends. And I think that if all the businesses decide to kind of open their door to allow these people to explore and do the things that could inspire others, then we're all running. But yes, I'll be bringing that back, and I'm excited for that. Thank God that the mandates were removed because obviously that was a big headache. But yes, to answer your question, brother, we are going to bring that back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I thank you, brother.
Joel, any other comments?
No, thank you.
Very well. I recommend that we go to a vote now.
Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin? Robin?
Yes.
Mariel? Mariel? I'll come back to Mariel. Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
Mariel, are you with us?
Yes, sorry, I had to step away. Yes.
problem. Okay. Chair, that's 7 votes in support, no votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you.
Hopefully, Mariel, Angel, and I, and the rest of the communities can drop by and have a pizza there.
Absolutely. I'll make sure I name a cocktail under the community board. We just have to figure out what the ingredients is. Guys, you guys have a good night. God bless you guys. And you guys stay good.
Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
Yeah.
Next one, please.
Chair,
Have a good one, everyone. Thank you.
And Chair, I want to bring to your attention that I do notice that there is now someone here for Papacitos. I know that we've already voted, so maybe you want to just go over, what
Hi.
transpired.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, thank you. How are you? I just got the link about half an hour ago. The link was never sent before. That's why as soon as I received the link for the Zoom meeting, I joined. Papacitos, they've been licensed since 2010, and we filled out the questionnaire and it was all submitted, as well as the posting was done, and the proof of the posting were submitted as well.
We are sorry that you didn't get the link on time. We already voted on the matter, and it was a positive vote.
Okay.
We had just one question
No.
about SLA.
No, Isidro, it was
It failed.
Yeah, it was for negative.
I'm sorry, it was for negative. I thank you so much, y'all. It was a negative because we had some questions about the SLA's final sum, sums that you got.
The sum that was paid, $12,000 penalty that was paid back in December of 2021.
Okay. This application failed because one, we had some questions. You were not present. You will be welcome to apply for next month. So, and please contact the office way before you come to the committee so you can get the link. Don't leave this to the very last minute. So we will welcome for you to reapply for next month.
We submitted the questionnaire on the 4th.
But you were not present to answer some of the questions that we had.
We did not get the link. We did not get the link. It should have been sent to us prior to the meeting.
So in the chair's defense, we called once. We actually reviewed a different application. We came back. About a 15 to 20 minutes did transpire between the first time we called and the second time we called for the applicant. We made a decision.
I received the link exactly at 7:37 p.m.
Chanel, are you on the line?
Hello?
Ebenezer.
I'm in the meeting.
Well, the operator for Papacito is indicating that she received the link at 7:30.
7:37 p.m. exactly.
I've sent the link. I mean, I don't know how that happened. Like I guess I forgot to send it. And then I realized once we were going back and forth that I guess I missed it. I'm sorry. I did not know that I missed it until the meeting started.
This will not go into the minutes, but what's your name again, miss?
My name is Ellen from the Office of ABC License. We submitted the questionnaire on behalf of the client.
Ellen, so there were some issues also that were brought up by the 34th precinct, which we would like to have some answers to. So again, we apologize that you didn't get the link on time. The office will make an effort in making sure that you get the link next month. I highly recommend that all applicants also reach out to the office and get the link at least a day prior to, and not wait until the very last minute to get the link. So I would like for you to apply for next month so we can review the application and hopefully will be a vote on your favor.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Got
it.
We
apologize once again, Ellen, and we'll.
That's okay. Okay, so we'll see you next month. Thank you.
And I apologize once again.
That's okay.
Let's proceed to the next one then. Angel, please.
Sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Angel. Because of the situation that just happened, is there any way we can note to the general board of the situation I think a negative resolution, you know, it doesn't look good on the business, especially if we kind of drop the ball on our side. Is there something that we can do to note it so that they don't vote on it on the main general board, or how is that going to be handled?
Again, we called on the applicant, and they should be, and I know that they didn't get the link on time, but they should get in touch with the community board. But I'll go with whatever the committee decides. There are some questions about the summon that they received from the SLA. There were also 311 calls from residents, and there was that dispute that was brought up by the 34th precinct between a patron and the bouncer.
Okay.
That was someone that was intoxicated, and this matter, I think that should be clarified by the operator, so that we can have a better idea if we're doing this or not.
I think
with the recommendation of the committee. Angel,
I was gonna say, Isidro, I think procedurally we can have a motion on the floor to reconsider an applicant, reconsider. If the committee wants to vote to reconsider, then we can review the application again. I think procedurally we can do that, but you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Based on what I have been informed by the parliamentarian, Jim Berlin, once the matter has been voted on, it cannot be undone.
Okay, got it.
Okay, understood.
Simari, followed by Joel.
Thank you, Isidro. What I was just gonna say to Leo's point, maybe suggestion, right? If we make a friendly amendment, just making the note of the error on our part of the board. And then I suggest for the representative to join, like you mentioned earlier in the meeting, Isidro, the general board meeting, because again, this is a recommendation, not the actual decision.
Joel, thank you, Simari.
Yeah, I was going to say that same thing, Simari. So yeah, just so the board could know what actually took place. But thanks.
Perhaps we can check to see if we can get a friendly amendment and not to vote in favor, but perhaps to withdraw the application. That way they will not get penalized in any way, shape, or form.
That could work if possible.
Can we withdraw the application even if we voted on it?
That is a good question, Joel. Let me get back to that question once. If it's okay with the parliamentarian, I'm going to check with Jim Berlin. And if it's okay to have this matter withdrawn at the general board meeting so that they will not be penalized, then I'm going to ask for a friendly amendment. And if not, then we'll proceed as we are now.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Just want to make it clear for the applicant. I think you seeing us trying our hardest to make sure that you don't have a blemish, because we understand that there was an error on our part too. So we really want to make sure that you don't have any blemish on your application. Just want to acknowledge that we're trying our hardest here so that you don't have anything negative on your resolution.
Thank you.
All right, so I will check with the parliamentarian and then we'll proceed whatever is the recommendation of the parliamentarian for the committee. So let's proceed.
So the next, this is a corporate change. This is again, the Third Palm Tree Inc., located at 2145B Amsterdam Avenue between West 166th and West 167th Street. Do we have a representative for the Third Palm Tree Inc.?
They were not here at the beginning, so let's hope that they're here. But the 33rd precinct did mention some of the violations, which you all remember. And we, at this point, since we do know the problems that were brought up by the 33rd precinct, and they're not here, I recommend that we go to a vote, but I see that Joel has his hand up. Joel. Okay, so I see Joel doesn't have his hand up, so you play with me, Joel, now. Let's go to
we're going to vote, Chair?
Yes, please.
Okay. Isidro?
No.
I vote no. Robin?
No.
Mariel?
No.
Leo? Leo? All right, I'll come back to Leo. Simari?
No.
Joel?
No.
Chair, it seems like, oh, Leo, are you here?
So about 600. I mean 0.
So we're going to, it's 6 in the affirmative, 6 in support, no negatives and no abstentions, based on a denominator of 6, or 6 voters.
So it's
Can you mute Robin? I'm sorry, I'm hearing his background.
Sure.
Rob, please mute yourself. But Angel, this is a 060, correct?
Yes, 060. I should clarify that again. No, 0 support, 6 in the negative, 0 abstentions.
So this application fails. Thank you so much, Angel. So let's move to the next one. And we already voted on agenda number 13, so.
Moving on to the next, is also a method of operations change. Mexican Bistro Corp. doing business as La Catrina, located at 3803 10th Avenue between West 203rd and West 205th Streets. Do we have a representative for Mexican Bistro Corp?
Yes, Miguel Acosta again. I'm here again. You guys doing?
It seems like we have a second person as well.
Yes,
yes.
Angel Tejada, and as well we have Manuel Toribio, the licensee, on the line.
So Angel Tejada is the owner?
No, Manuel Toribio is the owner. I am pretty much a consultant, manager. I help Manuel Toribio in the operation of the business.
Very well. And this operator did submit all the requirements, including the public notice. On the last health inspection that they did receive an A. And well, I don't have that document, I'm sorry. We don't have your last health inspection. Actually, we do.
We do have an A for the last health department inspection.
Yeah, you did have an A. So the request here is to add music until closing times, which currently they have it until limited hours. Is that correct, Miguel?
Yes. So this is the situation that transpired with this, Isidro. Originally, when this application went to the board, we agreed that they were not going to have the live mariachi band past midnight. So somehow it got crossed up in the resolution when the liquor authority received it, and they put on the liquor license that they can have no music past midnight. So basically, we're asking the board to remove that stipulation, since we already got approved for the change of method of operation to add the DJ and add the live music. So there won't be any restrictions on them having any entertainment past the midnight hour, like as previously discussed in our last meeting.
Yeah, it is on the certificate that there can be no music after midnight. So I see.
Yes, correct.
Very well.
So what happened was we had agreed that there was going to be no live music after midnight. When originally it went to the board for it, as there was going to be no music at all past midnight.
If I may, Isidro, the main idea was we were going to have mariachi every weekends singing, and the community board raised concerns about having the live band singing. So they said no live band past midnight. I think it got kind of crossed up in the when the resolution was sent. And also, if you take a look at the hours of Sunday through Thursdays is supposed to be 2 a.m. and then Friday, Saturday is fine. In our license already says 3 a.m. But for some reason it says Sunday through Wednesday through Tuesday 1 a.m. and then Wednesday 2 a.m. and then Thursday 3 a.m. It's kind of it's like it's a lot of going on. I guess there must have been some kind of mistake when it was sent in, because not even I can understand it.
All right, so the ask here is to add music until closing time.
And Isidro, to put the from Sunday to Monday, from Sunday through Thursday is 2 a.m. It's closing at 2 a.m. And then Friday, Saturday, we already have 3 a.m. But Sunday through Thursday is closing time 2 a.m.
Just give me 1 second. Let me review that once again. So you have Wednesday through Thursday until 2 a.m., correct? Wednesday and Thursdays.
It says, yeah, it says Wednesday, Thursday. Right now it says Wednesday, Thursday, 2 a.m., Friday, Saturday, 3 a.m. And I believe it says Sunday to Tuesday, 1 a.m.
Correct. That's what you have on the application.
Yes.
On the certificate, are these the same hours that appear on the certificate?
I'm sorry?
Are these the same hours that appear on the certificate?
Yes, I'm actually looking at the certificate as I look at it right now. That's why I said there's a lot going on. If it says 2 a.m. Wednesday, 3 a.m. Friday and Saturday, and then it says 1 a.m. Monday and Sunday. It's just you know.
So you also want to change the hours, correct?
It's gonna be 2 a.m. Sunday through Thursday is 2 a.m. and then the Friday, Saturday.
I'm sorry, Angel. As you have it on the questionnaire, those are the hours that you want to add, because you're making changes.
Yes, correct.
Correct.
Okay, so the idea for 34 Prism is they would like to change the hours of operation, which includes Fridays and Saturdays until 3 a.m. and sorry, I apologize. Fridays and Saturdays until 3 a.m.
Isidro, I'm sorry, we're not changing the hours for Friday and Saturday. That's fine. It's just.
You changing hours, regardless if you change half an hour, you're making changes to the license. So that needs to be reported.
Yes, but Friday, Saturdays, we're not changing the hours. It's just Sunday through Thursday. That's the change.
All right, but regardless, changes will be made, right?
Correct. Yes.
And let me just double check the hours that you have in the questionnaire. Those are the hours that you're requesting, correct?
Correct. We are, Miguel, can you elaborate on that, please?
Give me 1 second.
The hours that you have, it's
yeah, we have, correct. We have from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Sunday from 2 to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 2 p.m. to 3 a.m.
No. Based on the questionnaire, you have Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, 2 p.m. until 1 a.m. Then you have Wednesdays and Thursdays until 2 a.m. Then Fridays and Saturdays until 3 a.m. That's what you have on your questionnaire.
So I think, because I'm looking at the questionnaire here, and I have actually from 2 p.m. to 3 a.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday through Thursday from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m.
So we're looking at two different questionnaires, and I want to make sure that we're on the same page here.
Yeah, so basically the one I'm looking at here, I guess, is the correct. I don't know how, because I'm looking at the one that I emailed.
Mr. Chairman, may I please?
Yes, Rob.
Miguel, what you guys want is from Sunday to Thursday, 12 to 2 a.m., right? And then Friday and Saturday into 3 a.m. That's what you guys wanted.
Exactly.
So that's what they want. They don't want to change Friday and Saturday because you already have Friday and Saturday into 3 a.m. What they want to change is from Sunday to Thursday into 2 a.m.
That's correct.
I'm surprised that you didn't put that into the changes to the method of operation. You didn't.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I know, because the thing was that it kind of like just was brought up to my attention right now. So basically, what I was just looking for is to remove the CB12 permission to the music to close.
Yeah, that's all we had as an ask.
Yeah, so I guess Angel just realized that, because he was the one who just recently received a new certificate from our previous notice that we did, and that was approved, these new hours.
Okay, so the hours that you would like to have changed will be Sunday from what time to what time?
Sunday will be from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. And that'll be the same thing from Monday through Thursday.
I'm sorry. Sundays we have brunch. We open at 12 noon.
Guys, you confusing me. I'm wasting
All right.
time.
Let Angel give you the
Just
exact
tell me
hours
day by
because
day.
he's the one that has the
cannot be wasting time
certificate.
here. What do you have on Sundays?
The Sundays we open from 12 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Monday.
Monday at 4 p.m. we open 4 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Tuesday.
4 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Wednesday.
4 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Thursday.
4 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Friday.
4 p.m. to 3 a.m.
And Saturday.
4 p.m. to 3 a.m.
That's what you want. Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. Officer Aim, this is the Prairie 34 precinct. So the ask here is to add live music until closing times and also changing the hours as we just went review it. What's the opinion of 34 precinct?
In regards to Havana Tacos, this year we've had no 311
This is Mexican Bistro, which is 3803.
Oh, excuse me.
Katrina.
Excuse
Agenda
me.
item number 14.
In regards to La Cantrina, we've had no 311 reports, no 911 jobs at that location. We've had no issues with them, so we have nothing to report. No objection.
Thank you so much, Officer. I see that we do have a question from Joel. Joel, you have the floor.
Just a quick question in regards to the back of the establishment. I remember it used to be Ganesha. Is that still operational, or have you guys closed it?
I can answer that question. Because that patio does not belong to us. That patio belongs to 3805, which is the location right next to us.
Okay, understand. Thank you.
Seeing no other issues, I recommend that go to a vote. Angel, please proceed.
Isidro?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Mariel? I'll come back to Mariel. Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
Mariel, are you here with us?
Yes.
And your vote is?
Yes.
Okay. That's 7 votes in support, no votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
Thank you. Thank you, Isidro. Thank you, members of the board.
Angel, congratulations to you as well, Miguel. And do take care of yourselves and have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got the next one as well.
Okay. So we're looking at an alteration. The applicant is Enjoy Kitchen and Grill Corp., located at 582 West 207th Street at the corner of West 207th Street. Miguel, are you the representative?
Yes, I am.
So, Miguel, this is an alteration. What is that? What is the plan here?
Yeah, so basically, Enjoy Kitchen has been in operation. Last time approved the method of operation change, but now making some certain changes at the bar. We're moving it from being vertical in the location to being horizontal. So it's going to stay in the same place, just move it a little bit and then rearrange the furniture. So the cost of this changes will be less than the $10,000. So we just requesting permission as indicated by the Liquor Authority in order to submit the application.
Miguel, if it's less than $10,000, you don't need to come here.
Yes, we still have to notify the community board.
Really? My understanding is that, okay.
Thought it was more than 10 too.
I thought it was more than $10,000.
Nah, any alteration, any changes of method, anything has to be notified.
All right, so they did submit all the required documentations. They also had a name the last time. We see how it's going to look as far as like the bar. So you say like the bar is going to be now vertical?
Yeah, correct.
Where it was horizontal. Okay, I see. There's a layout here. This was the Prairie 34 precinct, Officer Aim.
Yes, in regards to Enjoy Kitchen, we've had no 311 complaints once again, no 911 jobs, We've had no issues with the location, so we have no objection. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Officer Ain. I see, Angel, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I want to get a little clarification on the alteration itself. So I see the floor plan. I see where the bar area, which is the first, it's in front of the kitchen, and in front of the two restrooms. What do you mean making it vertical? I'm confused by that.
Well, it was the other way around. In the application from the previous, let me say, if you can see the app where the first, I submitted the old layout where the bar was like an L shape.
Okay.
And then now on the new one, it's just basically like a vertical bar next to the bathrooms and behind the kitchen.
Angel, I'm sorry, I'll be right back, so you can proceed with the meeting.
Sure, not a problem. So you're gonna remove that bar area now? Is what you're saying?
No, we're just cutting the L. He's just cutting the L shape part to it.
Okay. And making it vertical. Okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
correct.
Okay. I think we can go to, are there any other committee comments on this? Okay, barring none, I think we can go to a vote. Our chair is not here, so his vote won't be taken into account. I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Mariel?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Imari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
Isidro, you're back. How do you vote? You're muted though.
I vote yes, thank you.
Okay, so that is 7 votes in in support, no votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
Well, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Miguel. Next item, please.
Sure. So the next agenda item that we're looking at is these are new licenses. The next batch, we're looking at new licenses. The first is on-premise liquor license and temporary retail permits. We're looking for the Bar City Corp. Located at 1616 St. Nicholas Avenue at the corner of West 191st Street. Do we have a representative for the Bar City Corp?
And for the record, they did not submit a questionnaire, they did not submit a floor plan, no menu, and no public sign pictures were sent. On that note, I recommend that go to a vote if there are no oppositions.
Yes.
I agree.
Go to vote.
Isidro?
No.
I vote no. Robin?
No.
Mariel?
No.
Leo? Leo? I'll come back to Leo. Simari?
No.
Joel?
Abstain.
I'm sorry, Angel. I'm gonna vote no.
Okay. So Chair, we have 0 votes in support, 6 votes in the negative, and 1 abstention. The next applicant is El Linaje Restaurant Corp., located at 2023 Amsterdam Avenue between West 160th and West 161st Street. Do we have a representative for El Linaje Restaurant Corp.?
Yes, it's me again, Miguel Acosta, representing El Linaje on behalf of Elaine Alvarez. She's presently unable to get on as she was working the restaurant and told me that she was going to try to get on, but unfortunately, she hasn't answered me. But my client is seeking, she's purchased this business.
I'm sorry, Miguel. I apologize. But we should be addressing the Bar City, number 17. Am I correct or am I wrong? Or maybe you're looking at
The Bar City we just went through. There was no applicant.
Yeah, it failed.
No, that's on 10th Avenue Corporation that failed.
10th Avenue Corporation withdrew prior to the meeting is what I have here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have that on my agenda.
So I just had a question.
So the thing that we just went over, was it for 10 Corp or was it for the Bar City Corp?
The Bar City Corp.
Even the details that the chair went through?
Chanel,
So,
can you please clarify? Because
sure.
we have agenda item number 16 based on the whole agenda, 10th Avenue, and this matter has been withdrawn.
So
Yes,
the
it
agenda
has.
that I, oh, go ahead, Chanel.
Oh, the number 16 has been withdrawn.
When was this withdrawn?
I believe either early today or I saw the email was sent late yesterday.
Did we get a note on this matter? I mean, like
I made the change in the agenda.
What's in the agenda?
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor, Chanel. When there are changes to the agenda, please let me know so that I can review on time, so that I can come better prepared, and I'll be not funneling around and messing up the committee's time. So, for the record, agenda item 16 has been withdrawn, correct?
Correct.
And then agenda item number 17, no representative, right?
Correct.
So we voted down agenda item number 17, correct?
Correct.
Isidro, can I just take a moment, just back to Joel's question and just for the minutes? So Bar City Corp, there's no representative. The application was incomplete, no questionnaire, no floor plan, no menu, no public notice.
No, the Bar City did have a complete questionnaire.
You see, this is this was my clarification, because I think you were reading off the details of I think it was 10th Corp, but the Bar City was not. They didn't have any. You didn't read off their what they were going through or what they've submitted or not submitted.
Okay, so number 17, there's no representative, but they did submit a complete questionnaire.
That is correct.
And then 16 was withdrawn. Then 17, we killed it, didn't pass. And now we went to 18, right?
Correct. So Simari, just for your clarification, the Bar City Corp did submit a questionnaire. He did submit the documents. I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah.
They just didn't have a representative here, and that's why we voted against the application.
And did they submit a floor plan?
Yes.
Well, I guess to Joel's point, if we can have make a motion to revisit this one, since I think that's what you mentioned earlier, Angel, like if we still wanted to vote on it, because if we voted on the wrong details, I guess we can try to revisit it if we can.
I agree.
So we might be going to a new precedent here because, and this is my opinion, the reason why we are going to ask for a friendly amendment on Papacito is because there was a technical problem in delivering the link to the applicant. Since we don't have an applicant present, we don't know what happened. So it might not have been the fault of the staff, and therefore they are not present. And usually we will vote against this applicant that will not send a representative. The representative for Papacito did show up, however late, and it was because of a problem that we had with not sending them the correct link. In this case, no representative came, and usually we will vote against the applicant if they don't show up. Angel, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
Joe, go ahead.
I just think that no, and I understand the president completely. But I think it was more on because of the agenda and our place in the agenda. Our place in the agenda, we thought, or at least some of us thought, it was. I thought it was on 10th Corp, and some people thought it was in the Bar City. So I think it's more on that that we're asking to kind of revisit that because the details that were being said were for 10th Corp, and we did vote for the Bar City Corp. So that's my only 2 cents.
Yeah, so I guess I'll go back because I was the one managing the agenda at that moment. I purposefully skipped on 10th Court because on the agenda that I was seeing, it was crossed out saying withdrew prior to the meeting. So I immediately just called the Bar City Corp. I named the location and the corner where they are. I called for a representative. No representative came. We waited. I called again for a representative, and then we proceeded to a vote. And we voted against the applicant because no representative came.
Okay.
So I think that now, yes, Imari, please.
I just wanted to state for the record, because as the committee, we do vote no for new applications that do not have a representative. I would have still voted no. I just wanted to go through their questionnaire just in case for their, purpose. That was it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So you want us to review the questionnaire for agenda item number 17?
No, I adjusted the minutes to reflect that there was a complete questionnaire. Not that it was incomplete XYZ, what I said before, but no representative, so still voting no.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's go to the next one, please.
So the next up is El Linaje Restaurant Corp., located at 2023 Amsterdam Avenue between West 160th and West 161st Street. I believe a representative was already on the line for this one.
Yes, I am Miguel Acosta, representing El Linaje. So this application is for basically my client is purchasing this business and is submitting a new application for her new corporation together with a temporary permit. The business is a Spanish food restaurant, not going to have any entertainment, recorded music, which is controlled by a sound limiter. The hours of operations are listed on the questionnaire from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. This is a restaurant, wine and beer license, and basically that's it.
Very well. This is a restaurant that has already been operating for how long again?
Yeah, well, the previous owner was operating for, I believe, 5 years under La Fonda Restaurant. The menu was submitted. My client hasn't changed the name on the menu yet since she has not finalized the new changes that she's going to be making on the menu, but everything is going to be the same practically. It's just a name change, new corporation.
And so she was there for 5 years under La Fonda.
Correct.
Has she had like any other experiences dealing with alcohol handling that you know of?
Well, my client used to work for Boca Chica Seafood on 176th Street and Broadway for over 5 years. The seller had about 5 years in her location.
Did you say Boca Chica? I'm sorry, where?
176th Street and Broadway.
No, maybe 179th.
Junior's, I'm sorry, Junior's Boca Chica.
Okay, so that'll be 179th and 180th.
Yeah, correct.
She was there for how long?
She was there for about 5 years.
But they don't have a liquor license there, no? An alcohol.
No, they don't. She basically just has experience in managing the restaurants. And since the seller already had a wine and beer license, she would like to continue offering wine and beer to her patrons. But their main focus is strictly food. As you can see, the hours of operations will not change. It'll be from 7:30 a.m. offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner, closing at 10 p.m. with no entertainment.
Okay, the hours are not prohibitive, so I will not have a problem with that. And recorded music only, so that's also welcome. Very well. We will recommend that she takes a training in alcohol handling, however.
I will let her know.
Before I proceed, I will see that Mariel and Angel. Mariel first.
Thank you, Isidro. I think you, if I heard you correctly, the point about ensuring that the new owner takes a training in alcohol handling, if that's what I heard you say, then yes, certainly, strongly that needs to happen, but also helpful to know if there will be kind of any managers that already have experience in handling alcohol as well? Thank you.
To answer that question, staff remained the same. So the previous owners, employees who've been handling the alcohol for 5 years, they should be helping her out. Besides that, the applicant has been working and training there for the last 2 months. So I guess she's also gaining experience on handling the beer and wine.
Okay, but helpful again to kind of get like the proper certification as well.
Yes, of course. I will
Okay.
definitely let her know.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Angel.
Sorry to mute myself. I want to say I live, down the street from this or this establishment. No complaints that I've seen, no issues, no loud music. It's a pretty well-run establishment. And as Miguel mentioned, it is primarily focused on servicing food, not necessarily running some kind of like, loud nightclub or bar type of establishment. Very family oriented, very much focused on food.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angel. This is with the private 33rd precinct. Sergeant Rodriguez, what is the opinion of 33rd?
Hi, so as far as 311 calls, we have 0311 calls. We have no 911 calls. No objections for the 33rd precinct.
Thank you so much, Officer Rodriguez, Sergeant Rodriguez. I'm going to recommend 2 steps. A Cunego sign, Miguel, and also a phone number to be displayed in case there are some problems. I know that the hours are not prohibited, but just make sure that we cover our bases.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
So based on those 2 steps, Angel, is that an old hand or new hand?
That is an old hand. Let me lower my hand.
So I recommend that go to a vote if there are no oppositions.
Isidro?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin?
Yes.
Marielle?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Simari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes.
Chair, that's 7 votes in support, no votes in the negative, and no abstentions.
Thank you so much, Angel. So now we move to the next agenda item, please.
Okay. The next agenda item is for a new restaurant wine license and temporary retail permit. This is for Unique Fusion LLC, located at 586 West 207th Street at the corner of Amelia Avenue. Do we have a representative for Unique Fusion LLC present?
Yeah, I'm an owner.
And before we proceed, I want to clarify something for agenda item number 18. We just voted on. So that's a restaurant wine license. Is that correct, Miguel?
Yes.
No. This
Yes.
is
Sorry.
Yes, that is correct. Restaurant wine.
Chanel, I don't know if this was was changed, because on the old agenda we had this under new on-premise liquor license, but this is in fact a restaurant wine. Chanel?
Oh, I didn't notice that. Sorry. I guess that was my error too.
So I just put here that this is for a restaurant wine, because on the agenda it's listed as a on-premise liquor license. Thank you so much. I'll put that on the resolution.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Angel. Please proceed.
Sure. Our representative for Unique Fusion. Can you state your name?
Yes, hi, good evening, everyone. Howard Levine for Unique Fusion. Good evening, everyone.
Sure, I see there are various representatives. If you all could just state your name for the record and your association with the establishment.
Sure, I'm Howard Levine. I'm the attorney. And we have Brian Woods, who is a shareholder, and we have Anunia Clark, who is a shareholder as well.
I'm sorry, Howard. What are the names again?
Brian Woods and Anunia Clark.
For the record, I must find out if Brian Wood is the same person that owns a property on 2420 Amsterdam Avenue.
No, that's must be another Brian Woods. That's not me.
Okay, I need to be absolutely sure because if that is the case, I must reclude myself from this meeting in every single aspect of it.
I mean, do you have a middle name or any other identifier?
So Brian Wood, the one that you have here, to the best of your knowledge, no connection to the property on 181 in Amsterdam.
No, I don't even know where that is really.
Okay, very well. Thank you so much.
Yep.
So this is a request for a restaurant wine license, correct?
That's correct.
Yes, it is.
This is for 207 Street. I know the restaurant well. I've never been there, but I know that you've been there for a long time. The last time that this applicant came to the board, you requested a license, but somehow it was approved. Why are you back here?
We run out the time on that time when we asked for the liquor license. That what we planned at first opening, and then a construction and a lot of stuff, and then we run out of time and we plan to drop it and get everything set up, and then we do it again.
Okay.
I think what Ms. Clark is trying to say is that they applied, but then they started construction. Construction took a while. Then COVID came in and shut the whole world down. And now that we are, thankfully moving through it, they are revisiting it. And the reason why they're looking for a restaurant wine license now and not a full OP is because basically that's what their customers are asking for. They get requests to pair food with wine, cider, and beer. They haven't had a lot of requests for liquor at this point, so that's why they're seeking a restaurant wine license. But I just want to back up one quick second and thank the community board for everything it does. Thank the officers from the 3-3 and the 3-4, and also a special thanks to Chanel. She has been so extraordinary throughout this process with all of the back and forth and the coordination. And I just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention how extraordinarily helpful she has been throughout this time.
And that's why the first thing that I say is how grateful we are as well as committee members that she has to put all these documentations together for us to have this meeting. So again, thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So they did.
Thank you, Chanel.
They did provide all the required documentation, including the floor plan, menu, and complete questionnaire. I see the hours from Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays until 2 a.m. The rest of the nights will be midnight. And the capacity is 74. They're not requesting for DJ. They only have recorded music. And the place has been properly soundproofed. And they do have a sound limit in place. And there'll be no third-party promotion. This is with the private 34th precinct. Officer Aim.
In regards to this location, we haven't had any 311 complaints, no 911 jobs at that location. We haven't had an issue with that establishment, so no objection.
Thank you so much, Officer Aim, for your input. And again, this community board actually approved a full liquor license for this establishment before. I recommend 3 steps, if we'll be okay with the committee, because of the closing at 2 o'clock. And there'll be a good neighbor sign, a phone number to be properly displayed at the establishment in case there are problems, that the problem can be rectified right then and then. And I know that that area is a little bit congested with traffic. So I will ask for a no double parking sign. And Howard, for the no double parking sign, that needs to be 3 feet high times 2 foot wide. And that should be placed on the sidewalk that will not interfere with the traffic or pedestrians. So I will not put any limit to the hours because, again, we want a small business to flourish, but we also want to take care of our residents. Quick question: your grade, you haven't been graded yet. What's going on there?
Correct. From the first beginning, I have like a day visit for a couple time, and that time is construction, like already finished, but we ask for the gas, and I wait for Canadian, and then I go like downtown to talk with like supervisor, and they understand like what the issue the Canadian don't give the gas because a lot of things have to be like connect together, and because I ask for gas, that's why they can't give me the gate yet. But if I change to be something else, they can give me the gate by the way. But right now, a pandemic, they not show up. Right now, it's just wait for them to come back and check on me again.
If there are
You're
no
muted,
issues
Isidro.
from committee members with those 3 steps, I recommend that we go to a straight vote. And you please proceed.
Do you know opposition, Isidro? How do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mariel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Mari?
Yes.
And Joel?
Yes.
That's 7 votes in the affirmative, no votes in the opposition, and no abstentions.
So congratulations, Howard, to you and the operators. We hope that you guys do well. Again, this is only a recommendation to the general board. And as of now, we shouldn't see any problems that this resolution cannot be voted in favor of the general board as well. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the board meeting. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
So Chair, the next applicant actually withdrew prior to the meeting. This is number 20.
Okay. So now we move to Garcia.
The last, yes, this is the last applicant on our agenda for today. Seeking a new eating place beer license and temporary retail permit. This is Garcia Trading Corp. Doing business as Boca Chica Seafood, 582, located at 582, 592 West 207th Street, store 7 at the corner of West 207th Street.
Miguel Acosta here, representing Garcia Trading on behalf of Mr. Luis Garcia. This applicant is coming for wine and beer license as well. It's a small location, been operating for 5 years already. Mr. Garcia used to work in Marico Centro, has experience for over 15 years working there. Seeking to add this to his menu. Hours of operations are from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. No entertainment, just pre-recorded music. Controlled also by sound limiter equipment. There's nobody upstairs, so it's a 1-story building. Hasn't had any violations. It's ADA approved. So,
Miguel, just to clarify, you mentioned in your oral presentation that this was a wine and beer, but the agenda item we have it under eating place beer license.
that must have been another typo, because I have here wine, beer, and cider.
Okay.
So yeah, it is a restaurant wine license, also indicated on the questionnaire.
So this is a restaurant and wine license, right?
Yeah, correct.
And Miguel, I see that they received a B on the last health inspection. There were some violations there. Do you have anything to say about the violations?
Well, I spoke to the owner. It was just some minor things, the grease trap and things like that. That was not cleaned, but it wasn't any violations when it came to infestation and things like that in the premise. So he has cured those violations and is waiting on the next inspection.
This is Miguel. Before I go to the precinct, I know that this restaurant is really, really tiny. And based on the floor plan, I see that the restrooms are way in the back. Is that truly accessible? You have one.
Yeah, actually, there's two spaces to this location. So you got the walk-in area where they have the steam table, and then on the right-hand side, You could just walk right in. It's basically together, and there's a restroom there that's handicap accessible.
Okay. This is the territory for prison, Officer Aim.
In regards to this location, once again, we haven't had no 311, no 911 jobs. We haven't had any issues with the location, no objection.
Thank you so much, Officer Aim. So there's no objection by the authority for prison. The issue of the health department rating has been clarified. Committee members, I will only add as a step, just a good neighbor sign, because there'll be no sound to it. And I don't know if you feel that since we put the same restriction for the no double parking to the last applicant, I think it's important that we also be consistent and perhaps ask, because it's practically one door right next to the
Yeah. Yes, I completely understand. And then, you got Enjoy Kitchen right next to that too. So to avoid all of that, I wouldn't mind having that.
Very well. So it's again, Miguel, 3 feet height times 2 is 2 feet wide, and that should be placed on the sidewalk. So based on those 2 steps, I think we should go to straight vote if there are no oppositions.
Thank you.
Angel?
Isidro, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Robin, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mario?
Yes.
Leo? Leo? I'll come back to him. Simari?
Yes.
Joel?
Yes. Angel, is a yes for me. I'm sorry.
Okay. So that's 7 in support, none in the negative, and no abstentions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. You have a great night. Appreciate it.
You too as well, Miguel.
Thank you.
Committee members, I think that this is the end of the agenda. We're grateful how fast we moved. Very proud of the work that you did. You asked us some key questions. We didn't waste time at all, I think. And we did an outstanding job in moving this agenda forward. Angel, thank you so much for your work. Thank you so much for your help. Simari, as always, can't do without you. I assume the resolutions are ready by the end of the week, maybe by Saturday. I will forward that to you, Simari, so we can be on the same page. If there are no objections, I would like to bring this meeting to an end. Saying none, guys, have a good night. Thank you for everything. Do take care of yourselves.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.